55 scientific researchers or teams have conducted 65 individual studies of over 3,500 individual near-death experiences. The cumulative argument for NDEs is getting much stronger by this point. They've generated over 900 peer-reviewed articles published in scholarly journals like Psychiatry, The Lancet, and Critical Care Quarterly. And in the intervening 20 years since then, scientific research has continued robustly up to today by qualified scientists and physicians. And I'll refer to some recent studies shortly. But my point is this. If we, you and I, if we choose to engage with the NDE evidence, we will find lots of data and many respected research studies that assess it. So that poses a question. How do we engage? I think we need to take a measured and careful approach. First, I recommend we adopt a position called heuristic skepticism on each NDE research program and NDE account that we come across. What do I mean by heuristic skepticism? It's a philosophical term describing the adoption of a cautious epistemological posture. We recognize that we each have noetic capabilities and they are innocent until proven guilty. We are limited in our capacity to know and understand things. And unfortunately, we are sinful people. Let's be honest about it. But despite these limitations, heuristic skeptics believe they are able to form justified true beliefs about subject matters. And we do so by taking a thoughtful approach to the subject, aiming to eliminate what we cannot claim to know and clearly identifying what we think we can know. So the question then is, how do we apply heuristic skepticism to NDEs? Well, we need to recognize that many NDE reports online are probably going to be fraudulent or dressed up to attract clicks and traffic. In others, the reporter consciously or unconsciously conceals mental illness or drug use. We know nothing about the character of the person described in the blog post, the article, or the YouTube video. Consequently, we can't judge their motive in sharing their story. Now, the largest online NDE database, called NDERF, was set up by Dr. Jeffrey Long in 1998 to collect reports from a wide variety of people, and we can learn things about general trends in NDE reporting by reviewing the accounts in that database. But we need to be careful when we consider the claims made by an individual case. So second, we should be initially suspect of accounts that sound like heaven tourism. Here's an example. In 2010, Tyndale House published a best-selling book entitled The Boy Who Came Back from Heaven. It was co-authored by Alex and Kevin Malarkey, which is an unfortunate surname. Alex was only 6 when he and his father were involved in a car accident, leaving him with spinal, neck, and brain injuries. Now, this book claims to describe supernatural visions and experiences that Alex had after the accident and during the recovery, going to heaven, encountering angels, and meeting Jesus. Some years later, though, Alex subsequently confessed the NDE account in the book was fraudulent, and Tyndale House withdrew the book from circulation. Clearly, there is money to be made from NDEs. So we need to be shrewd as serpents and innocent as doves, as Jesus says in Matthew 10:16. And part of this will be a willingness for us to check to see whether a money trail exists for an NDE-related enterprise. And if so, our heuristic skepticism needs to kick in.